Hello, this is a very wild game played on Fox Ghost server on one handicap, and white killed a bunch of groups, top right, the bottom dragon, middle stones, and therefore black had to resign the game. But at some point it was a little bit critical for white too, so let's check it out. San, then Hoshi, inside approach, that's already aggressive. Here it's more interesting for black to play from the outside, but he decides to fight immediately. Slide, that's okay. White approaches the corner. Good decision. White doesn't always have to protect the Sansan. Attacking the lower left corner will surely speed up the Fuseki. And now black is trying a Kitani Minoru famous move, the bump. Here white can also consider to go up. And then when black blocks the corner, white will Hane and then extend on the left side. So this way white can go for a Moyo. Going down like this, white goes more for territory, and black should Hane up in order to expand the bottom side and build territory on the fifth line. So here if white keeps pushing, black is happy to take the territory, but again white can extend to the middle of the side, and that feels good for the left side Moyo. So actually either way it's fine, go up or down, c5, e5. Black approaches the top right, white extends, very good. Now black immediately plays this Kosumitsuke. That's a little bit hasty. Black should just extend for a base here. Hane is natural. White doesn't have to play this Atari. This Atari is actually a tanky move. White should simply get ahead, because later in the game there is a peep or the turn or maybe invade somewhere on the side. So it's better not to lose that RG. Once white plays Atari, black becomes strong. Besides, black doesn't want to play R16. That's not an urgent move for black, so it shouldn't be an urgent move for white either. Also, when Atari is not played and black attacks from the top side, the turn forces black to get ahead here, and the shape is quite heavy. So Atari, then still get ahead. Now black extends in the top. Black should actually take the corner. When white doesn't respond in Sansan, black should take it as soon as possible. Then white usually extends to space for a base. Then play some other moves. Black can push along and extend to the middle of the right side, like this or high. Or black can extend right away R11. Let's see the actual game. White extends on the left side too. For white it's actually big to block the corner now, because black's formation at K16 is still kinda thin, so black needs another move to defend the top. Otherwise white will invade H17 right away. And then on the bottom side it's nice to play either a one space jump or a Keima to put pressure on the two stones. If black simply goes to the second line, that's already a gain, because you push him down to the low position. This extension is good though, looks nice for the two stones to extend 3 spaces across. Now this feels like a little bit desperate, trying to remove white's base, and white can actually resist with a Kosumi. Now if black cuts, white will just Atari and capture. If black extends, then white simply gets ahead or Nobi, Hane, or Nobi, or even jump, and the two stones in the top are still in trouble. So when black cuts, white will cover, and then it's difficult to make twice. One eye only, and black is captured again. Black just dies faster. No way to remove the liberties here. So that shows more fighting spirit from white's part, to play the Kosumi instead of turn. This turn, black can go back to M17, and white has to come back and protect against the cut. Then black needs an extension here. Yeah, black went back, that's good. Block, go up in center, connect, and then Hane. Hane is playable too. It's a bit safer to play the one space jump though, and then either Kosumi or Keima in order to fix a base on the right side. So Hane, counter Hane, black extends, white tries to hit the vital point, but actually the vital point here, it's Q13, the eye stealing Tsuji. Playing here, black can just attach, and the shape is not too bad. When Hane block to make eye shape and take away liberties. If white extends, black can attack from the right side. But for white it's a little bit too hasty to play q12. It's better to split the side, r9. If black attacks from the right or from the top, white makes a base towards the bottom. And if black attacks from the bottom, from the lower side, now white can hit the vital point q13. And then black needs this kind of tsuke, which shows more fighting spirit. But still, the shape is quite terrible. Double empty triangle for black when black connects those stones. And in the meantime, white got the base. So black played a pincer. Black is playing with a lot of fighting spirit. This kind of move is questionable. It's threatening to cut, but it's not like black will play 2 moves in a row. So better just turn, or locally not so much to do. Yeah. And if white plays another move, black still needs to protect somehow. Either way it's ugly, no matter what connection black is trying. So this helps white get a pretty good shape. Yeah, this connection is painful. Nice to take this move. But what if white pushes one more time in order to get a bit stronger? Black extends, then Keima to net the group. So when black plays here, white just goes down, and it's not so easy for black to make twice. Gonna be painful. Ouch. Well, he can leave, but terrible and small. And if black tries this kind of follow-up, cut and fight, white will just connect under and the group dies inside. So this isn't great for black. Anyway, the turn is nice too, because this prepares s15 Hane and cut for a snapback. But here, black can just come out with a turn. Then white has to jump. If no B, black jumps here. Then white is on the run too. Like this and jump. So Hane, separate, very good. Now here black, white can only play the Hane already on the second line. Then if black separates, throw in. Oh wait, this will separate the stones in the center only. Yeah, actually it's not such a big deal. And also, if cut here and black connects, white captures a stone, but black will take the stone on the side, and it's a throw in, attack again, push one time, but this push can be kept in reserve, and capture the 3 stones. So yeah, maybe the honey directly is not so great after all. My bad. Back to the original game. So white went down, turn, connect under, that's good. Then black goes out. So far so good, but here it's better for black to connect solid or a tiger mouth. Otherwise, there's still a cutting point that can hurt him later in the game. Okay, white doesn't need this move r14 because it's just threatening to kill 4 stones, and that's 8 points, plus 1 more point at q14, 9 points. And he's got it. He's got it twice. Playing r14 he's got it, and then the capture at p14 he's got it. Well, black defended the 4 stones, but that's not so big. I mean, right now black can play k4. If white captures at p14, black can play another big point. And with these 2 moves on the bottom, black can control a big portion of the board, while white just captures 9 points in Gote. So it's too early to play that move. Anyway, for black, it's not interesting to play r14. So if white plays in the middle of the bottom, for example, and black goes r14, white will block, then black has to go back to protect against the snapback, and white gets another move. And with 2 moves on the bottom, the picture is totally different. So that's low to connect, especially that the top right corner was already alive, so it's not necessary to play a move like r14 and threaten an eye in Sente. This kick, it's always questionable. So here black should either defend calm or play some pincer and then go for a moe on the right side to use his Q time. But the kick will just help white get a stronger position. That's ideal to extend on the bottom 3 space jump. Black extends too. This Kosumi, it's a bit questionable. Normally, white should jump out from the left to increase the moyo. This will threaten an invasion at f3. When black protects, white can slide in the corner. And now the shape on the bottom, it's a little bit over concentrated. Besides, right now, white should think of moves like Ogema in the top to reduce the top side and expand the left. Then invade the lower right corner. This Kosumi, it's a move to prevent the invasion at m3, but it still kind of helps white black more than white. Locally, white can think of attach. When black pull Hane, white pulls back, and this creates a cutting point. So when black connects against the cut, the shape becomes over concentrated, being so narrow. But with the Kosumi, black blocks and the shape is still good. Black didn't block. Now this kind of push, it's a thank you move because white will make a solid and nice connection and black has to turn anyway. If black plays away now, white will push right away or even invade, but pushing is good enough. Keep black low and over concentrated. So that's why black turned here. Hane, it's not really so urgent. I mean, right now, white can think about an invasion like this or an invasion in the corner. This Hane, black can just Hane, and then white has to go up. Not such a big deal. Black should take the corner. That's a big point still. Nobi is very good. The proper defense is to play a one space jump. This is just an ugly empty triangle. Now with this move, white is setting up a ladder. Huh? So Atari. This just doesn't work directly. So this kind of jump, it's a preparation for the ladder. But how about play Atari and then one space jump like this? How is this fight? Squeeze, tuck, 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 tuck. It's a squeeze play, but in the end, not so great. So yeah, ladder breaker preparation or invade the right side. Now if black defends the right, white can set up the ladder. But black plays a counter ladder breaker. So white came up. In fact, it's still okay for white to play one Atari and then a one space jump. Because black shape, it's a little bit heavy, and on the way out, white will build territory on the left side. And the bottom group, it's already safe. Now here it became a bit dangerous for white. Here white can play a Hane in center and leave it like this and jump along. Then this exchange playing 1-2, when black cuts, white can Atari from the outside, then connect. And the two stones in the middle are still in trouble. So playing the Hane to force black defend here actually gives white center, and white can still connect the stones in the middle. Make a bridge. That jump actually pushes black out in the middle. This might help black too. Just jump. Don't decide whether to peep. Maybe the cut at J7 will activate at some point. So this makes black heavy, and now white jumps between the groups. Black was supposed to defend the 4 stones, so jump along. Which he finally does. Now it got a little bit messy here. So with this move, white is taking away the liberties and looks for a cut at R10. Therefore, black should play another move here to protect. And this attack is wrong because like this, black will choose to defend the 3 stones and give up the 2 stones. Why should Atari the 3 stones instead? If black plays Atari under, white captures the 3 stones, which connects the group in the middle, and black still needs to protect the 2 stones on the side. And if black connects the 3 stones with the 2 stones, now everything will die. So that's the good Atari. Playing like this is going for a small catch. I mean, it's wishful thinking to consider that black will play Atari under and allow the capture on the 3 stones. Black of course will give up the 2 stones and save the 3 because he also wants to cut at O11. Therefore, white should play the other Atari. This is the kind of technique where white should always pay attention. But black can just connect under with the Hane directly, then Atari, then connect like this. So maybe the attach, the nose to Suji a bit too much here. White should keep some distance, then cut, Atari, and connect. Now if black turns, Hane, if black cuts, Atari, and capture everything. Then black also needs to connect back in the corner. That's a better style. And also it's got to capture the two stones, so not so big at this stage. I mean, this kind of situation is like trying to catch those 4 stones earlier. And black cut in the middle. Now here it's super dangerous. Tuck, tuck, tuck. If black plays the Hane, white will Atari, then wedge. Ah, this escapes. Okay, good. So black has to go down. Ah, but here black should Hane ahead of, I mean to separate the group. Also for black it's interesting to play a Kosumitsuke like this. So when white connects, black will separate the other group. And the stick on the bottom side is still in danger. And if white protects here, then cover. And now the semi is different in the middle. So white will lose all those stones in the center. The bottom may still live, but white lost a bunch of stones. So, but also like this, it was really dangerous for white. Black just didn't handle the fight very well. So black can play a Kosumi, then white connects, black will push and cut like this. Now white needs to connect again, which is painful. And this way, like this. Black already got some profit in the center, capturing those 4 stones, and the entire group still needs I shape, like this. So it's painful for white to leave Gote and also lose those stones in the middle. But the way black fought here, he kind of killed himself. Yeah, he tried to kill too much. Black should just cut the few stones in the center and let white leave and keep playing the game. Now here there can be some co-fight, but actually white can try this move and cut right away because the semi is better for white. And if black plays here, white cuts above, and then we have a co-fight or a trade. But this trade is kind of bad for black because now he's in trouble in the top 2. So Hane first, Hane again, make some I shape on the bottom side. Here white should just cover because the group in the middle is still in danger for black. So when black plays here, connect, black will remove the ice, but white can actually play Atari first in Sente, then this kind of move to threaten the cut, and after the cut, everything is dead, snap back. So playing like this was really dangerous. Black connected, then co-fight. That was a good move, and actually the safer one would be to connect solid. But on this Atari, black was greedy. So here, there's a co-fight starting N9 and M10, in which case black should connect solid like this. Now white has to capture a stone to rescue the tail, but the bottom group already died. So now black can just play away, and black kills this group in Sente. So now double Atari, take, and there is still a co-fight. So here black should connect. And now it's still good enough for him. So at this stage, black was winning the game, but now he got greedy, and white found the ko to come back and kill everything. That was very good. That's a nice ko threat. Take the ko, connect, very good. Throw in, local threat. This one seems like minus. Yeah, because there are many Ataris that white can play next. White can play Atari on 5 stones here. And if black connects, white escapes by killing the lower left corner, or most of it. Because the group on the right, it's already safe. Also, when black connects here, there's Atari, Atari again, and connect. And this way, black dies on the bottom, so the code doesn't even matter. But this feels fine too. I mean, right now, black should connect in the center, white captures 3 stones, and black has to take care of the bottom group. Not such a disaster like in the actual game, where black lost everything. Yeah, this was too bad. And here, black should connect solid. Playing like this, white has Atari, and will kill a bunch of stones in the middle, which actually happened in the game. This attach is too much. Simply take the corner Sun, black needs to come out, peep once, and then attach, and go out again. So this way, it's easier to make eye shape, and the 3 stones on the left side are just heavy. The Tsuke is too much because black can cut, and now white has to cut also. And the plan is to Atari and connect, if attaching the corner and sacrifice that stone. But if black goes up, white's group is still on the run, so this doesn't feel good for white. Sun would be proper there. Now I changed his mind. And here actually, black was supposed to capture the stone, Atari, and connect. So now we're back to this kind of situation where, yeah, well, it's similar to a Sun invasion where you block, take Atari, and connect. So it's like when we have this Sun invasion and white plays inside at C18 and then Atari from the outside. But here white can Atari, connect, black has to go up and then escape towards the middle, attacking the group on the stone on the left side. So block. Actually, it's a good decision for black to play this Kosumi and put more pressure. But anyway, white can Atari and connect here, because now when black goes up, this move becomes center against the corner, and it's not so easy to catch that group, because white can also jump in the top. Not a bad idea. This connection feels a little bit heavy. Why should block and fight the ko? Because it creates the idea of cutting. That's just too heavy. But also not easy for black to kill this group. Yeah, white already has eye shape. So black should connect against double Atari, and white goes down or simply makes twice. Black got too ambitious. This Atari is not even necessary, just capture a stone. That's very good. And here, white should jump, play flexible. If black tries to cut, Atari, connect, and hang in connection. Now should separate. Either like this and cut, black has to leave, white captures a stone in a feather, or black goes out, white goes down, and now the group is dead. No way to build twice on the left side. And it's also hard to find the semi-eye. And another option is to go in between, then when black jumps or peeps, connect. If black pushes through, again the group will die on the side. Black is really trying desperately to kill something. Here white can play a net, a loose net, because if black Atari, white connects and there is no way out. And if black comes out, white will squeeze. And this way, white gets to connect in center and then go for the kill on the left side. So it's better to use H11 tactic, the Shibori technique. It still works to play a Hane, then when Atari, Atari from behind, Atari again, then connect. Now stones can die in the center and also the left side is in trouble too. White is just playing it safe. So block here, it's another option too. When black cuts, white can go down. On this Atari, white connects. When black captures a stone, the group already died on the left side, so white doesn't even have to play inside. Okay. Now the group is alive, but white is also connected, so it's just fine. That's good too. Here it works to play Atari, then go out and capture some stones. But again, White is playing very safe. That honey is Keima is very good to reduce the corner potential. Atari. Oh, would just Atari again, and then one space jump, and the group is dead. Because when black pushes here, which is Atari, white connects under, black takes 2 stones, white takes 1 back. So the entire group dies on the left side. This way, black can still live. But it can be a ko as well. Well, not a ko anymore. Actually, that ko is not important, this one here. So if black goes down, oh no, wait, this suck. This will be a seki. So black can leave. Otherwise, if white plays Ohane, Atari take. This will leave too. Okay, there is no ko actually. So Atari is good. Then instead of this Atari, Atari from the bottom and then jump. Or if black plays here, white captures some stones, black needs twice, and white plays away. That's more profitable than taking a stone in ko. So black found a way to leave. The best way to defend against the Hane here is to double up. This way black doesn't build points, so white jumps again, trying to start a ko. So here white always has the move in center to descend on the first line, black needs to connect to stay alive, and then play a reverse monkey jump. So from the first line, jump to the second line. It's like from second line, jumping to the first line into the monkey jump, which is connected. That here is good, capture a few more stones, that's nice. So white is simply cruising. Oh, and when this happened, black lost all those stones, black should have resigned the game. Now again, white can play center. So if white goes down, black connects, white is already connected, and push along. Like this is got a defense. Also, a good way to defend, it's actually f19 to threaten the ko. So when black plays away, white starts the ko. Because going down here, Nobi, it's obvious that white wants to Atari. But when white simply plays f19, maybe black thinks, okay, white just connected the stones and misses the threat of the ko. It's a bit more sneaky. Here white can take the ko first, but it doesn't matter anymore. I mean, once the stones were killed in the middle and the top right, it's game over. So even that white was a little bit lucky on the bottom, overall, black was the one who was making more mistakes in tactical fights. So yeah, we can conclude that this was a pretty deserved win for white. Well done and keep on killing.